Hey, D-Ray, Deborah, and Heather. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for checking in tonight. Happy Friday, December 17th. Good to see everybody. Deborah says, just checking in tonight to see what you are all up to. I love that. So, yeah, tonight I'm going to do some sketching, some inking out loud. Um, I think I'm going to do some kind of gingerbread maybe theme, gingerbread houses, cottage sketches. That's where I'm kind of headed tonight. But now I'm just kind of loosening up, doing some inking out loud with my typical kind of loose, quick skyline sketches. So fundraiser, yeah. So let's see, question about the fundraiser. So I am kind of doing like a fundraiser tonight, but it's not for me. So I have a link on here for Habitat for Humanity, www.habitat.org. I love Habitat for Humanity. Being an architect, I just love what they stand for. Providing affordable housing for people, especially now with crazy things going on like tornadoes and so many hurricanes and earthquakes. So many people have been displaced from their homes. So I really love Habitat. So I just have a link up here if anybody's interested to make a donation to Habitat. That would be so cool. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy me sketching. Heather says, happy Friday, going to your son and daughter-in-law's place for dinner. Ooh, awesome. I love that. This is, that's awesome. I'm glad that it's so nice to get together, go to relatives, go to families, have some dinner. Right? Bonding. There was a time a couple of years ago, I guess 2 years ago, I don't even remember, but people were afraid to go out, right? COVID had come to town and no one knew what to really make of it. So I love people getting out there, getting together with their family and friends and being safe about it. D-Ray says, okay, this is thinking out loud. Yeah, this is inking out loud, but inking out loud with just a theme. Usually I don't do a theme, but tonight I'm gonna go and start and do some cottage type of sketches. So I'll do that in a little bit. Just kind of warming up with this music. I'm going to switch to some holiday type of music, and we'll just keep sketching, like we always do here. You guys are awesome. Sorry if I'm hyper and chatty. I haven't really been on all week. It's been a very crazy week, busy week at school. I've been really tired at night. So I've been sketching and stuff, but not coming online and doing it. And tonight I am here, and I'm loving every second of it. Let's break out some red. I didn't use my red Pilot Precise pen. We'll do some red ink on here, let it bleed a little bit. It'll zoom in. Let's see if we'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. I like the way this Pilot pen bleeds. I thought the red would look kind of cool with the black and the grays kind of happening here. So we have some kind of abstract cityscape kind of happening here. I always loved drawing like stairways in cities. I'm not sure why, but if you look, imagine this right here to be a stairway. It's kind of coming down like this, kind of wrapping down across the front here. I think I love the idea of just being able to wander around a city and get lost in it. I'm not trying to draw like New York City or Chicago or Paris or anything that we know. It's really just all kind of abstract, just lines, right? I'm just really throwing down lines and adding some water and letting some buildings and some architecture happen. I'm just going to pull this out a little bit, get more horizontal lines in there. So you can kind of see some kind of staircase maybe going up, maybe there's some kind of a building, a church back here, some kind of pagoda, temple. I don't know if it's a modern city, an old city, maybe it's a combination. But it's just kind of fun to see how things unravel or unwrap as we just keep playing along. Hey, Heather says, thank you for doing this for Habitat for Humanity. They're a great organization. Oh, wow, Heather, that's awesome. Thank you for donating. I really appreciate that. That's so cool. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Honestly, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just doing this. They have no idea I'm doing this, so I'm just kind of doing this on my own here. I just wanted to pay back somehow, come online, and maybe some people would be able to donate, even if it's $1. Even if you don't donate, that's so cool. I really appreciate you guys, no matter what. I'm going to play around with the sketch for a few minutes more, then we'll switch gears a little bit. Just want to add some more line work in here, pull out some more details, some more shapes. I'm imagining this to be a building in the foreground. Maybe these are doorways or entrances here going into maybe it's a theater. Maybe we have a theater building, some kind of marquee sign or something happening. There's some kind of marquee going on there. There we go, boom. That's so cool. One thing I love about this Lamy ink is that it produces shades anywhere from, well, we have the black, but we can get some gray out of it. We can even get some purple tones out of it, which is really neat. I find if I go back over it, after it's dried a little bit, I can pull out some purple in it. Let's see, I want to sketch, you know what? I want to sketch some kind of a tree. I want to indicate maybe some kind of a tree. There's some kind of trees happening, some kind of maybe cypress type of trees. I had an architecture teacher, professor in college. Every project we did, he wanted to see these kinds of trees here. I'm zooming a little bit. Very quick and loose. But he wanted to see these kind of beautiful cypress trees. And he was totally a master at sketching these. But it was like a requirement. No matter what project, he didn't care. He wanted to see it. See these types of trees on there. I guess maybe it was kind of like a signature for him. So I'll sketch them every once in a while in my drawings. So sometimes when I'm creating like stairways, I have the horizontal lines, but I also like sketching some vertical lines just to help indicate that there's some height these steps that are going up. So I'm just kind of hatching in just some vertical lines like this. You can see it's quick, it's loose. I'm not worrying about how many lines there are, what the spacing is between them. It's just to give the idea, you know, that this is kind of rising up. Cool. Yeah, I kind of like the way this is turning out here. I know I zoomed in a little close. Let me zoom out. There we go. I drew these interesting kind of lines here. I'm not sure. I'm almost picturing some kind of modern kind of column or some kind of modern building or something happening here. Just throw in some windows. Windows are just lines. Just throwing them in here. I should write something on this sign. There's a sign right here. I'm not sure what to write. I'll write something on there. I just hope you guys had a great week, and I hope you're getting excited and ready for the holidays. Maybe you're going to spend them with people. Maybe you're going to spend them alone in peace and quiet, because sometimes that's a good holiday for people. Just some quiet time. Whatever you do, make sure you just take time to do something that you love to do. Here we are. I'm kind of just sketching the shadow of some kind of building happening back here. I'm seeing this as some kind of cathedral. This whole piece. Let me get my frame out. I love doing this framing technique. It's really cool. Pull out certain parts of your painting. So I'm seeing almost a cathedral happening in here. Just in that rectangle. Hey Becky, good to see you. Yay for trees. Yeah, Becky is our tree expert. It's good to see you, Becky. It was like a futuristic city where the Jetsons would zoom around. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I could totally see that. Let's meet George Jetson. Should we sketch a little futuristic car? Flying car or something? Maybe we'll do that. That would be fun. I like that, Deborah. That's awesome that you said that. Let's do, let's see, I don't know. What would we have? Maybe we have, this is a building. Maybe there's a landing area back here on this building. Up in here somewhere. I'm trying to remember what the Jetsons' cars looked like. That's okay. It's going to be so small, it doesn't matter. I like to sketch airships, blimps, dirigibles, all kinds of names. I love sketching those in these type of city scenes. So maybe we'll sketch kind of an airship happening back in here. It's got a tiny airship. Maybe there's a few of them headed this way. Got another one there. Maybe there's a really tiny one back in here just to give a little more depth. So you have some dirigibles happening. I'm gonna add some water, kind of bleed them in. That was cool. I love when you guys see things in these sketches. Sometimes you guys see faces. Sometimes you see, like Deborah said, futuristic cities. So that's why I like leaving these kind of loose and quick and free-flowing, allowing the viewer, allowing you guys to use your imaginations, kind of fill in the blanks. Got a little one, got one back in here maybe. Ooh, I lost my blimpiness on that one. Is that a word, blimpiness? I just lost my blimpiness. This is just an aqua brush. It's kind of a, there's a camera there, a medium-sized brush on here. There we go. Cool. There we go. So we got some kind of airships. This one I kind of messed up a little bit back in here. I'm going to blot it out. Although it's really hard to mess anything up when you're just drawing really loose and abstract. There we go. Just want to fade it out a little bit. Cool. There we go. Got some airships flying in there. Hey, Linda, good to see you. Awesome. Deborah says bubbles for cars. Bubbles, bubbles. All right. Let's just do some bubbles. Thank you for reminding me. I used to love the Jetsons. I just remembered his car did like fold up into a briefcase, right? I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, I think it's coming back to me, the shape. I could Google it, but that's okay. Well, let's sketch some. Just gonna put some circles in here. How cool was it? Like George Jetson, you just push a button and his car would fold up into a briefcase. He could carry it into the office. That was pretty awesome. I used to love that. I used to love that show. So whenever someone mentions the Jetsons, the episode that stands out to me, do you guys remember the one? There was a weird rock song or something, Eep Ork Ah, something like that. I think George was like jamming and singing this Eep Ak Or Ah Ah song. That always comes into my brain when I hear Jetsons. There we go, this is cool. We'll throw some more down in here. We got some really small vehicles hovering. There's an artist whose name is Syd Mead, S-Y-D, Mead, M-E-A-D. I don't know if there's an E after that. Syd Mead. He is well known for coming up with a lot of the concept art for movies. When it comes to my mind are the Blade Runner movies set in these very futuristic cities. So he had amazing concept art for buildings, for the cars, for the fashion. I believe Syd Mead is no longer with us. I have a book somewhere. But he was such an incredible illustrator. There we go. I hope you guys are having fun. I know I'm doing a lot of talking tonight. I apologize. I'm talking too much sometimes. This is looking fun. I'm gonna spend a little more time with it. Blimpitude, Becky says. Yeah, we got some blimpitude on here. Linda's like, phone call, be back. Hey Linda, while you're at the phone, if you have a chance, maybe you can order up some pizza or something and have it sent my way. I don't know. So, I hear Jetsons, I think about that weird song. I hear phone calls and I think about ordering pizza. Go figure. I don't know. This is how the mind works sometimes. What's really cool is painting these cityscapes to it's kind of Highlands music. Kind of contrasting. Highlands, you think of the Highlands, not cities. Just throwing in some lines. I'm going to throw some hatching and create some kind of shadowy lines in here. And I'm going to sketch. I always like to sketch a person or people somewhere. Let's sketch a person so you can see the scale. So I'm imagining a person would be probably, if they were standing down by this doorway, a person would, this is a very tall opening. I'm imagining a person being about this big. Zoom even tighter. So this is what I'm picturing the scale of a person to be in this scene. So we have some people down here. Maybe they're getting ready to go in to see a movie, or they just came out. They're talking about it. And this person's Like, why are you telling me the spoilers? This guy's going in, this guy came out, this person's upset, he's hearing the spoilers for the movie. Or they're just having a chit chat about something. About, I don't know, the holidays. And then all the way up here, I'm going to imagine this building a little further back. So I'm imagining the person back here to be smaller. So you can see I drew this figure much smaller there. Let's throw down some water. Ooh, too much. Just want to bleed this a little bit. So there you go. So we have some figures in there. If I zoom out, then you can get a sense of the overall scale of the cityscape. This is cool. I like the blimps up here. I like just the dots for the flying vehicles. I think that's pretty neat. A couple more windows, and we'll move on. We'll switch into holiday mode, and we'll sketch some cottages, I think. I want to pull out some, I like the white space in here. I'm not going to fill this in. There we go. Just want to add some horizontal lines on here. Across here. You know, we think of cities as being, you know, tall skyscrapers, everything's vertical. But cities do have horizontal lines in them. These horizontal lines help to break up the scale of buildings into smaller sections. Cool, there we go. So I added some more dots in this. I'm trying to make it more of a busier skyline here, maybe more vehicles in there. Popped in some more red. And I think this is kind of cool. I might leave it at this. Love little peeps, yeah. Sign, ooh, Starbucks. Starbucks, ooh, I like that sign. Star-Bucks, that's pretty funny. I think I'm gonna do that. Deborah Lynn, I think we're gonna go with Starbucks. That is so cool. You guys are awesome. D-Ray, I always love D-Ray's emojis. Good stuff. Inky Austin is Star Wars type music. Yeah, that music was awesome. I love that last piece of music. As you can see, I got into it. I'm drinking some hot chocolate tonight. I got some hot chocolate. Hope you don't mind if I sip some. Hot chocolate I'm drinking out of my Sketch Happens. Got retro with me tonight. Pardon me while I take a drink. Wow, that is like dark chocolate. I like it. It's a Starbucks powdered hot chocolate. I think it's called double chocolate. I like it. It's kind of lukewarm chocolate now, but it still tastes good. So if you notice, it might be hard to see. I have a piece of paper here next to my sketchbook, so you might see me kind of brushing things off on it. So I'm not brushing it on my tabletop. This is actually a piece of paper. And it'll end up eventually looking something like this. Because I like to use paper to kind of brush off on there, clean it off, to test some things, use it as a palette sometimes. So I love having these pieces of scrap paper around. And then this will turn into some kind of sketch painting. I love coming back over these, adding ink on top of it. So this is a really cool way to create backgrounds for your artwork. So if you see me kind of brushing down here, I'm not brushing on my tabletop. Cool stuff. All right, I love what's happening here as these inks bleed together. I have the red and the black bleeding here. I love the way this looks. This is the stuff that kind of gets my blood really pumping. It just looks so cool. I'm going to spend a little more time on this sketch painting. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. Hope you guys are cool with that. I do have some holiday music here on standby. We'll switch gears. But I'm inking out loud. I'm just inking out loud. I'm thinking out loud. I'm talking to you guys about what I'm doing, what's going on in my head. And I appreciate all your comments and feedback. And again, I have, you'll see I do have www.habitat.org on my screen. That's for Habitat for Humanity. If anybody's watching and you do want to make a donation to them, that would be awesome. Yeah, they have no idea I'm doing this. I just put it out there just for the heck of it. I thought it was just a fun way to kind of celebrate the holidays, paying it forward a little bit. This is really cool music too. This is kind of futuristic music. Perfect for this. This music's perfect for this piece. I love this music. This is Blade Runner-ish music. I know he's getting crazy now. I'm just throwing down the water. There we go. Creating a cool base to this piece. There we go. That's so. Sometimes I'm not afraid just to throw down the water. Not only the ink, but the water. This is only 140-pound watercolor paper, so it can only take so much water. But I just love. I'm actually tilting my page down. Ooh, now we got like Norman Bates music. We went from Blade Runner to Norman Bates. This is interesting music. I want to sketch a haunted house or something. Right, instead of talking about it, I'm just going to sketch it. Let's just sketch something with this music. Let's see. Somehow we got the creepy music has come on. The suspense music. Okay, let's just go with the flow. Let's draw some spooky... I need Becky to draw some spooky trees for me right now. Alright, what was off the sheet there, a little off the screen, I mean. So somehow we went from the Scottish Highlands to Blade Runner futuristic music to psycho horror intrigue suspense music. Really weird. You guys are awesome. Good to see you. Laura just came back upstairs and found you live. Evening! Evening to you, Laura. D-Ray, I love the different color hearts. That's so cool. Some good stuff. Kaba was lightning. Hi, Laura. Yeah, this is just a fun piece. I heard the music, wanted to switch gears. Alright, so we're gonna switch gears again. I am all over the place. So I'm gonna let this dry. This was our kind of futuristic cityscape. And the sign was gonna say Star-Bucks. So let me write that on the sign. And we're gonna let this music finish out. I'm gonna change this music. Let's do I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna end on a fun, silly note here, and then we'll switch gears to doing some cottage sketching. This is kind of a silly little wonky piece. Actually, the name of this piece is called Wonky Wayne. Let's end with Wonky Wayne. Let's write Star-Bucks on here. Alright, so we got some Starbucks going on here. Letters are kind of tight together. It's a little hard to read. That's okay. Our futuristic city. It's all good. I'm just going to play around with some of the red that's on here and lift it off. Put some red on the sign. Let me zoom in a little bit. Looks like it says Star something. So I'm going to throw some color down on there. So we got our futuristic Starbucks down here. This is a wonky piece of music. All right, cool. There we go. That's it for this piece. I like it. It's pretty fun. We're going to switch and work on something else. Anyone seeing a Jetsons vibe? That is so funny, Laura. That is so cool. Yeah. So we were talking about this having a Jetsons vibe, right? And I forgot who said it. Was it Deborah? I think Deborah had maybe said, yeah. Deborah had said it looked like had a Jetsons vibe. So that's so cool that you said that also. I love when you guys are seeing the same thing. That's really cool. Yeah, it was Deborah. So thank you. Thanks guys for helping make this happen. I love it. So I used to do improv for 6, 7 years. Improv. If you've ever seen the TV show Whose Line Is It Anyway, I did that kind of stuff where we'd have our improv people on the stage and we'd get suggestions from the audience and do, silly scenes based on the suggestions. So this is kind of like improv artwork. You guys are saying things in the chat, and sometimes I'll incorporate what you're saying into the artwork, which is really fun. So I'm always looking at the comments, so always feel free to leave comments on there. And you never know what could end up on one of these sketch paintings. So thank you guys. I just love the participation. It's so much fun. Yeah, so this is like improv arts. Let's take a look at this. I love this building. Let me zoom in. I just love what's happening here with the inks and the way it's drying. This is just the red and black ink on here. And this building is really kind of interesting in the foreground. I love it. And I love the idea, the suggestion of kind of the Jetson type of cars going on. You'll see I'm wearing some of the cars here on my pinky. So it's not art unless you wear it. So I accidentally kind of put my hand down while I was painting and I mushed some of the dots in the sky, but that's okay. They have a blurriness. Maybe you're moving. They're in motion. Kind of shaped like a pirate ship foreground. Yeah. This, I was thinking maybe was a spaceship that had crashed and they salvaged and they kind of made it into a building. So I love that you see a pirate ship in here. So maybe it's some kind of maybe some kind of spaceship that was repurposed into a building. I'm sure you guys have seen diners, that have been salvaged from like train cars and they've made them into dining or diners. So it's really cool. Fountain. There could be a fountain in here. This could be a fountain with water shooting up. We can add a fountain somewhere back in here as well, or maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna leave the foreground like it is. I kind of like the way this is drying. All right, cool. So let's switch gears. I'm gonna let this dry. We're gonna sketch some cottages, and we're gonna play some holiday themed stuff. There are places that repurpose boats into houses. Yeah, how awesome is that? I know in Washington State, I don't know if it's in Seattle, but in Washington State, there's a whole community that's made from their houseboats, which is really, really, really cool. I love that you said that. Just enjoying some of this double chocolate Starbucks instant hot chocolate. All right, let's flip the page. Do I want a different sheet of paper? I'm just thinking here. Actually, you know what I might work on? Do I have my 6x6 tiles? Yeah. Actually, I'm going to switch. I'm going to use some Strathmore artist tiles. They're 6 inches by 6 inches. Let's do some sketching on them while this dries over here. Thank you guys for tuning in again. I appreciate it. I think I actually announced tonight. I usually put a time that I'm going to be on, so I'm going to maybe at least once a week I'll have a timed event so I can have more people tune in. Other than that, I just come on randomly at night. Awesome. So these are Strathmore artist tiles. I really like the Strathmore watercolor paper. Canson is my go-to, but I have to say I do like Strathmore a little bit better. I like the texture of it. So let's put this down. And actually, you know what I might do? I might switch. Let's flip this here. I have my palette. You guys may have seen this palette here. So this is my normal kind of background palette. I'm going to throw this down here. That way you can kind of see this paper a little bit better. It'll pop out more. I have tons. I'll give you a desk shot if you want to see all the stuff on my board here. If you guys want to see the cool tools. I'm the cool tool, but these are the tools. Oh, no, that was a great joke. All right, so do the camera here. Let's zoom out. So you guys can kind of see what I have going on. I have my watercolor markers. It's a mess. It's kind of a mess. Usually I like to be more organized. My red pen, my Lamy pen I have here as well. I'm going to actually break this out now. We're going to play around. This is a sepia brush pen. I think we're going to use that. Of course, I have my Sharpie. You guys know I love Sharpies. So I always have a Sharpie on hand. Pilot pens are my other go-to sketch pens. This is a black one. This was a red one I was using. Graphite stick. Love my graphite sticks. This is a watercolor stick. Kakuna pen. I know Rue had introduced me to these. I have only started using it maybe a couple weeks ago, but I love it. It's a nice pen. Aqua brushes. 3/4 inch flat brush. The aqua brush and the 3/4 inch paintbrush. These are pretty much the only two types of paintbrushes I use. I like using the 3/4 inch when I'm doing big washed areas I don't want a lot of detail. It keeps me loose. So I like to have a 3/4 inch flat brush on hand as well. And then this is a mixing palette just from a lid that I use to mix acrylic inks on. I love the colors on this actually. Pretty cool. Alright, so that is just kind of what I got going here. Let me zoom in. I have a music playlist. I added some holiday music. I'm not sure exactly what we'll hear. This is from Epidemic Sound. I'm allowed to use this music to stream with because I paid for it. So let's play it. It's just a holiday list. We might hear all kinds of stuff. Now let's sketch some cottages. This is a sepia brush pen. Haven't used it in a while. Hopefully it works. I think it's Pentel. It is Pentel. Kind of see it there. They come. You can get black, sepia, all kinds of colors, silver. I have more colors here somewhere. I have a straw. I don't. For some reason, I have a straw over here. I'm just looking at it. I'm looking in here to see if I have any others of those brush pens I could pull out. I have a sepia marker. This is a little behind the scenes. I don't see it. That's okay. All right, let's put on some music and do some sketching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you're having a great night. Feel free to leave comments. Thank you for the thumbs up, the hearts, the funny faces out there. They turn the bolt holes upside down in Europe somewhere. Ooh, Laura, that is so cool. So, reminds me of a college project. We had to design a shipwreck museum. We have an architect that can sketch this while I'm talking. Let's sketch it with this pen here, our Kakuna pen. So I had a college project, and we had to design a shipwreck museum. So if I remember, this was a long time ago, in a galaxy not so far away, just down in Florida, down in Miami where I went to college. All right, so the shipwreck, we have kind of the ground here. It was exactly what you're saying. It was a boat, it was a ship, pirate ship, kind of upside down. Maybe the hull did something like that. Imagine this being like a ship that's upside down. And I remember part of the concept for my design, again, this was just a college project, just a fake kind of project, is, this was a shipwreck, so the ship hull somehow got smashed, had a hole in the bottom, And what I did for my project is I made the whole, this actually ended up being like kind of a skylight area here. I just realized there's no music on. It's rare that I don't have the music on. Let's break out some of the blue here. I'm going to show you. So this area here was kind of, the broken bottom of the ship became a big kind of skylight area inside the shipwreck museum. Here, of course, we had the planks coming across, right, for our ship pieces. What else do we have here? I kind of had the mast, if I remember. I had the mast, a mast kind of coming up somewhere. So it was kind of set up so it was like this. You bleed the ground so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the ground here. I'm just going to bleed it a little bit. Hello. Look how that ink is running. That is awesome. If this is the mast coming down here, you shade this in. This is the ship. And just something like that. Anyway, so this line was raised off the ground, kind of curved like this a little bit. So where this is raised off the ground is where there were doorways to get into the museum, you know, a gift shop and all that fun stuff. So we had some doorways down there. Just kind of came down, touched the ground over here. Cafe, there was a cafe area in this, so we had a cafe. Oops. We had a kind of a cafe here. This was the entrance. If you guys don't mind me, this is getting a little bit of architecture design here. So that was an entrance. This was a skylight area. Kind of this area here. So yeah, so cool you said that. So this was a shipwreck museum. The sketches I did for school were much better. I don't remember all the details, but that was the concept of it. So yeah, so that is so cool you said that. I'll have to Google and see if I could find what you're talking about. Let's throw down some blue. This is fun. Maybe I should do some shows where we just get into designing some buildings. Would that be cool? Would you guys watch shows if we maybe you guys like we could do a show where I get some comments or suggestions and design like a fake building, you know, kind of walk you through the process of doing maybe some concept sketches of it. That would be, I think, a really fun exercise. It would be great practice for me and it would be really interactive. So this is kind of the idea, right? If I turn it this way, you can kind of see I didn't have enough room to really draw the bow of the ship like I wanted to. It would have came out further here. Cool. So that was just a concept for a shipwreck museum. Very cool design. No, I don't mind. This is cool. Hey, I'm glad you guys like this. I'm glad you don't mind. This is so fun. Thinking out loud. Maybe I'll find those sketches and I'll show you guys one day. That would be fun. I'm gonna add to this. We're gonna keep working on this piece. I'm gonna put on the holiday music and we'll see where it takes us. Here we go. Holiday music coming up. This isn't the holiday music. Oh, it's going to be after this song, right? I moved this song here on the playlist. I like to open with this song. I'm just bringing out a graphite stick here. Thought I could draw a palm tree with it. You just pull some of the graphite out. There we go. So you kind of have like a shipwreck. We have a graphite palm tree there. We'll throw another one in the background here. This is fun to sketch with a graphite stick because it has such a wide tip on it. So gonna throw it down and that is not too bad. This actually turned out better than I thought it would. That was luck. There you go. Just show some palm trees, add some context to this. Let's throw down some. I like to use this Gamboge actually for sand. So I'm going to throw down, I'm going to actually put it down on my palette. I like to use watercolor markers on a palette, lift it onto the drawing. If I put it right on the paper, sometimes it stains and it's hard for me to move around. So that's why I just like to lift it off a palette. Alright, now the holiday music should be starting. Who says you can't draw a shipwreck museum while you're listening to holiday music, right? Who says that this is not holiday music? Where the heck is it? Oh, it starts here. There we go. Welcome to tonight's episode of Inking Out Loud, where we are drawing shipwrecked museums while listening to beautiful holiday music. I promise I'll get to some cottages. This is fun. This is cool. Let's throw down some blue background on here. Let's give a little bit more life to this concept sketch. Here's why I might use my 3/4 inch brush. Pick up some of that blue and just throw it on here. It's okay, there's some yellow mixed in. Find a clean spot on my palette. There we go. Cleanish spot. So sometimes if it's wet, yeah, it's mixing with the yellow. That's cool. I'm actually going into my watercolor paint. I have some watercolor paints here also. I'm going to pick up some turquoise from my palette. There we go. Cool, so there we go. We have a shipwrecked pirate museum painted to some beautiful holiday snowflake music. But I'm not done yet because I'm going to throw some sepia on here. I'm going to use my sepia brush marker. Very cool design. Wooden pier sidewalk to entrance. Ooh. Yeah. Let's do, Got me thinking on that one. Got me thinking. I'm already liking it. This holiday music I haven't listened to yet, so you'll get my gut reactions to this music. And I'm already liking this piece a lot. Oh man, this is like the pirate ship Christmas song. This was not planned, I swear guys. Totally not planned. And maybe we got some kind of planks. Is anybody else loving this song as much as I am? There we go. So we got some planks kind of going up to the building. Of course the planks lead right into the water, so walk the plank. Heck, we need we're bringing it really cheesy. We need a flag somewhere. I don't know where yet. I love that piece of music. That is awesome. That is so fun. Again, I haven't heard this music list yet, so it's all surprise. I wanted to sketch a person in the foreground, putting some dots, some texture, maybe some sand happening here. I love the way this is bleeding and drying. This is looking really cool. You see how that gamboge turns out to be kind of a nice sand color? Interesting, right? This is gamboge hue. This is awesome. Pirate flag. Yeah, I was thinking of pirate flag, but I don't know where to put it yet. I don't want it to be too piratey. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe I'm picturing if there was like an outdoor area, a pirate flag could be kind of a tent canopy. It's too wet. I can't really sketch it on here now. Wait for this to dry. There's some kind of a canopy tent would be the flag area, would be the pirate flag. Or the flag would come off the entrance. Hey, I'm an architect. Maybe I should sketch this. Let's see. I should sketch this. I have some trace. Normally I'd put the trace on top of this, but this is way too wet. I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe the pirate flag kind of drapes over the front of the building. We got our cross here, our skeleton head. But maybe it kind of drapes over the front of the building and it becomes an overhang for the entry into the building. So that's kind of a, oh, I'm totally off camera. Sorry about that. Maybe like in the back and show you. There we are. So this here might be the pirate flag. Kind of like a canopy or a tent cover. Comes out in front of the building. These would be some kind of planks or maybe pieces of a pirate ship mast holding it up. So you walk through here into the building. Again, this just represents the Jolly Roger, right? The skull and the crossbones. So I think that would be a really cool way to incorporate a pirate flag. Holidays, music, pirate ships. You never know what's going to happen on Inking Out Loud. Thank you guys for sticking with me and my zany brain, joining me on these journeys. And it's about just having fun, being creative, being playful, keeping it all positive. You know, it's just having a good old time. Cool. All right, so I'm going to let this dry. This is a quick concept piece for our pirate ship museum. After it dries, I'll come back and maybe I'll add that pirate flag entry on here somewhere. And the Whistling Cowboy, oh, I forgot Retro. Whistling Cowboy is in the foreground, and Retro is with him. This is another picture in their journey. I feel like I'm starting to create a scrapbook of photos for Whistling Cowboy and Retro as they travel around to all these mysterious and fun places. So we got kind of Retro and the cowboy right there. You can see this is really wet. The paper is bent like crazy. So this needs to dry out. Cool. You guys, I'm having a blast. Hope you're having a good time. If you're on there, say hello. I see some people still watching out there. On a deserted Caribbean island, yes. Holly Jolly Roger, Becky says. I love that. It is the Holly Jolly Roger. That is awesome. I don't know where my cap is. I'm just looking for my caps. I like to try to put the caps back on these things that keep them from drying out. All right. Now we're going to do some cottage. Now we're going to do some cottage stuff. D-Ray says dry time. It is dry time. Just want to dry this board off also. There we go. All right, so let's break out another piece of the Strathmore tiles. If you're just joining us, welcome. Hope you're having an awesome Friday night. So far tonight we have we'll do a little recap. We have done a futuristic cityscape here. We did a futuristic cityscape happening. Thanks to your suggestions out there in Inkling-land. Yeah, gingerbread cottage. So my intention was to do some gingerbread type of stuff tonight. I haven't gotten there yet. I am just all over the place. But yeah, maybe we'll definitely head in that direction. And then we went from there to our museum. Now we're gonna do some cottagey sketches. Zoom in. Boom. Again, so I do, you probably will notice, you do, it's after 8 o'clock, I can't talk well. After 9 o'clock, I could talk even, well, lesser. It's kind of weird, it's how my body and mind work. It's like, the memory part kind of shuts down after 8 o'clock. The creativity part is always going. So pardon me if I don't remember things or my speech gets wonky. All right, let's put on some more Christmas music. I wanted to put on autoplay, but it's not autoplaying. So what I need to do is, bear with me 1 second. I got to drag some of these into a playlist, so it'll just play automatically. You might hear some of the songs we've already heard. Hope that's okay. Why can't I put it into my folder? Stand by, we're experiencing technical difficulties. I am just moving. We might hear some of the same songs again. I'm just moving these holiday songs into a different folder. So I just push play on the folder, and then all these songs will just play. I don't have to keep clicking on them. Sometimes if I have to stop and keep clicking on the music, I just lose my rhythm. So now's a great time if you're at home. Make yourself a cup of hot chocolate or tea. Tell some stories around the fireplace. Take a nap. If you aren't already, I'm pretty good at putting people to sleep. Well, at least students. While I drag stuff up into my folder, I know this is very interactive right now. If I was talented enough, I could sketch here while I'm dragging stuff up on the playlist. I thought I had it all set to go, but I realized after I started, this was all in the wrong playlist. And I can't, it's just tech stuff. It's boring tech stuff. All right, although I like tech stuff. Almost done, almost done. Stand by, technical problems. Thank you, D-Ray. If anybody wants to step in and do some singing in the chat, go for it. Does anybody have a favorite, like, holiday, I don't know. Anybody have a favorite holiday song they like to listen to? Not that I have it on the playlist, but I'm just curious. What is your favorite holiday song? One of my favorite holiday songs is, I love the Little Drummer Boy, the David Bowie and Bing Crosby version. That's one of my favorite Christmas songs or holiday songs. Another one I love is, oh man, it's Neil Diamond. I love Neil Diamond. He sings it. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if it's a holiday song. I think it's a Cat Stevens song he covers. I used to do a really good Neil Diamond impersonation, but I will not do it. Not right now. I'll spare you. Neil Diamond, I love his Christmas album. He has a bunch of them out. All right, I wish I could play it, but I can't because of copyright stuff. All right, here we go. Everything's in the playlist. Again, you're going to hear some of the stuff we maybe heard already. Let's just hit play and see what happens. Oh, ask Google to play some. I wish I could have Google play stuff for me. Is this the Holly Jolly song again? I didn't pick it on purpose. Yeah, if Google plays songs for me, they're going to be copyrighted songs, and then Facebook will shut me down. They will totally shut me down or cut my sound off. That's happened in the past. So yeah, I wish I could have Google Play stuff. That would be awesome. Here we go. Yeah, thank you, D-Ray. I'm definitely going to rest up. I am headed to WDW for the holidays. I will be at Disney. I will be at Disney for the holidays. Exciting stuff. Someday at Christmas by Stevie Wonder. Ooh, I gotta listen to that one. Alright, so I got my sepia pen. Let's sketch some cottage stuff and see what happens. I haven't used this in a while, so hopefully it's not dried out, but we'll see. So I'm just loosening up here with the sepia brush pen, getting it flowing. It's been sitting around for a while. Let's see how well this bleeds. Oh, there we go. Cool. Red would go well on this somewhere. We have a peppermint candy or something up in here. I'll definitely be breaking out some highlighters, I think. Get some fun colors going on. Let's see. There we go, I got some little cottage thing happening. I have not mastered the sepia brush. You can get really thin points with it. I just have to be kind of slow. I'm usually a pretty fast sketcher. Maybe I can create some kind of swirlies going on here at the edge of the roof. Just by going slow with the brush. Kind of make it a little more whimsical, more playful. You know? Of course, we got to throw in the obligatory candy cane thing happening here. Got a candy cane there. Let's throw in some red. And I'll just bleed this red ink a little bit. I just need my scrap piece of paper to wipe my brush off on. Let me just do that. Ooh, camera move. Camera shifted. There you go. I just want to brush my pen off. Where's my brush? Brushing my brush off. I did just say brush my brush off, didn't I? You know, I'm getting a little gingerbready here without getting too gingerbready. Let's just stick with these two colors for now. The red. We have some red pieces going on there. What can we make this out of? Let's see. That was a nice piece of music, wasn't it? We have some kind of a... Maybe the door is some kind of a candy bar. So the sepia ink, after it dries, it doesn't bleed as much. So if you let it sit for a few minutes. I kind of like the way this is looking. It's very simple. I like the proportions of the building. It doesn't have a lot of candy features or gingerbread features on it, but we'll get there at some point. Cool. Let's just do maybe some kind of stones up here, maybe a walkway happening. The sepia ink is a really great color for these gingerbread cottage sketches. I mean, there's broken up pieces of candy, chocolate bar here in the foreground. Maybe we got I don't know, are there cherries on top of gingerbread houses? Maybe there's a cherry on top here. So I guess I'm going to cherry on top. Let's just throw some nice red stripes on here. That's cool. It's looking kind of gingerbready, right? Johnny Mathis, yeah, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That is a great song, D-Ray. I love that one. You have to get me some sepia. Yeah, Laura, I recommend this sepia. I love sepia in all different formats. So this is just a Pentel sepia brush pen, which is a lot of fun to use. Takes some skill. I'm still working on my skills, getting thin lines and thick lines with it, but it is fun to play around with. I lost a little of the definition here, so let me just sketch some of that back in here. There we go. Gingerbready without getting too gingerbready. You can smell it. Yeah, I love that. We have smell-o-vision going on. Here, I'll bring it closer. Alright, you guys, here we go. Go here. Yeah, that's a cool little piece. I kind of like where it's at. I love the way this ink, I love the way it just bleeds and dries. I love hard edges on my ink sketches and watercolor paintings. I love hard edges here. Oh yeah, it's your world, as Bob Ross was fond of saying. Yes, it is your world. You can create whatever you wish. For me, this is my gingerbread house. I'm loving the simplicity, kind of elegance of this simple cottage. There's just something soothing and peaceful about it. Yeah, sorry, that's me doing Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. Scratch and nib painting could be a thing. That is cool, Becky. I think there might be scratch and nib paintings. I think there might be. You should Google that and check it out. Let us know. I'm curious now. Alright, cool. So let's just keep doing some sketches and see how things develop. I don't mind if I burn through this whole pad. That's why we're here. Let's see, I can't really do a wide shot with both, but you can see that one. Let's start something new. I'm going to keep playing with that sepia brush. I'm liking it. Time for some of that Starbucks double chocolate, hot chocolate, instant kind. It's cold chocolate now, but it still tastes good to me. That is chocolatey. All right. Who knows? Maybe we'll. I'm just gonna listen to music for a few minutes and just see what happens. No wonder I'm crooked. I gotta do this. There we go. I just had an idea. Cool, this has turned out to be just a fun little sketch here. Get lost in the music a little bit. Maybe these are upside down ice cream cones here. I'm going to break out some colored pencils. What do I have here? Cool. Alright, I'm liking this. That's a fun one. There you go. That's kind of cool. Still with me, awesome. I'm glad you guys are still with me. Yeah, just sugar cone roofs, yeah. Yeah, why not? Some sugar cones up there, ice cream cones. I've seen scented markers and colored pencils, yes. And they can be very dangerous. But yeah, they are awesome. Neapolitan ice cream sounds good. Oh man, I am hungry now. Designed for your future ice cream shopping gallery. Fun Candyland vibe. Hey, yeah, there's kind of a fun little piece. I like it. This is so it is hard to for me to do detail with this brush pen. I can't really. I have to go super slow to get fine lines. And it is, I have to be honest with you, it is hard for me to sketch super slow. I am just not disciplined at it. I'm used to just quick, loose. I'm thinking these could be windows here. Of course, highlighters would go be fun with this kind of sketch painting here. You got some highlighters. I imagine it's being some kind of sugar glass window made out of sugar. Let's break out some purple maybe. Yeah, there we go. Highlighters they're not working too well on this paper. So I might switch to breaking out some ink and using some watercolor. We'll see. Let's just throw some orange in here. We got a snowman over here. Maybe made of marshmallows. Some kind of lollipop circular window things happening here. There you go. I think you get the sense, right? It's kind of fun, whimsical, gingerbready. Making gingerbread houses is a complete amazing art form. My students actually just did a project where they had to sketch gingerbread houses for their sketchbook assignment. Now they're making 3D models using CAD software. They're 3D modeling ink on the computer. They're 3D modeling their gingerbread house sketches. I will share some pictures with you guys when they're done. I am seeing amazing 3D creations, computer creations of gingerbread houses. Not even kidding. their stuff on the computer is blowing anything I'm doing away. I really like the simplicity of this piece right here. This more so than this one. This is fun. Let's do another one. Hope you guys are having fun with the gingerbread sketching. There was a slight pause in my words. It's making me smile. I love that. It's making you smile. I love that. That is so cool. I'm glad you. This is a funky piece of music. I'm just going to sketch and I don't even know if it's going to be gingerbready. Breaking out the lammy. You can get sepia ink for your lammies. I just don't happen to have any. I don't know, that was a fun piece of music. It kind of brought me to New Orleans or something like that. Not that I've ever been there. That's what it sounded like to me. Probably would be helpful if I had some references out here. If I had maybe some printed pictures of candy, some gingerbread house references to look at to get ideas. So it's kind of hard winging it. I'm trying to imagine, what I could make stuff out of. It definitely would be really helpful to have images doing this. So if you're going to sketch your own gingerbread houses, look up some inspiration pictures online. I'm sure you could spend a year looking on Pinterest at all the amazing gingerbread creations. So it's just, it's kind of interesting. I'm kind of drawing a blank without looking at pictures. So when you're not used to sketching or painting a subject, like the cities I can do no problem. Some things take practice and repetition to develop a library of knowledge in your brain, in your imagination. References you can just pull out and keep using over and over again. So I'm finding this challenging in a good way because it's making me think different. And you know what? It's just fun. I'm just having fun with the process, and that's what it is about for me. Sometimes we got to step out of our comfort zone with where our subject matter is and expand your horizons. I mean, I could do cottages, no problem. But when I'm thinking about candy and how they're made, that's really good brain exercise. And I'm actually really enjoying it. By the way, let me know are you guys liking this music, this playlist? Let me know in the chat. Again, this is the first time I've listened to these pieces. I won't tell you what I think of it yet. I'm curious if you guys like this playlist. What a nice piece of music this is, huh? Beautiful. Wow. So fun. Sorry, I am not musically gifted. Pardon my whistling. I gotta break out this turquoise. I'm just feeling turquoise with this piece. Wow, what a beautiful piece of music that was, huh? Beautiful, beautiful. Whoa, this is a change in beat. Holy cow. Alright, this is my like sketching beat here. I picked it up. Guys, how could I have forgotten to break out some fluorescent pink? I just need the music to remind me. Go pink or go home. Go pink or go home. We got a pink acrylic paint here. Boom. Alright, now we're going to make this thing pop a little bit. Heck yeah. Now we're talking. I knew I was missing the magic ingredient here tonight. Ah, yeah. I'm feeling it now. Awesome. It's amazing how one color can change your whole vibe. I love mixing this with the turquoise, getting some beautiful purple colors. Cool, there we go. I need yellow. I need some yellow. Let's see if the highlighter works. Come on, magic highlighter. Ooh, we got some highlighter. There we go. Awesome. Cool. All right, we gotta talk. We gotta chat on this for a sec. I'm pausing the music. Stopping the music. I gotta talk. Gotta talk with you guys. All right. So, did you guys notice how when the music changed, my entire mindset shifted? My whole creative mindset shifted 180 degrees from where it was. I was enjoying the nice, beautiful, peaceful music, which I love so much. But as I was sketching this, I was feeling a little off. So this is inking out loud, so let me kind of talk through my brain thought here. I was having fun, but I wasn't feeling like myself sketching. It's really weird. I was trying to be more controlled with that music. And I want these gingerbread cottage sketches to be kind of quick, loose, fun sketches. I mean, I love this. This is my favorite right now, tonight. The music shifted. Something inside said, hey, shift gears, change your creative direction. Thought of the pink. I totally didn't even think about picking up pink earlier tonight. Picked up the pink fluorescent. And this isn't beautiful. It It doesn't even look like a gingerbread house. I'm cool with that. But everything changed direction, and that's why, you know, for me, silence can have a certain effect on creativity. Music can have a certain effect. They're tools. For me, music is a creative tool or creative inspiration. So if you're painting, drawing, sketching, dancing, gardening, whatever, you know, sometimes we want peace and silence and quiet. You might get one result. If you change it up, you might get a different result. That's just how it affects me personally. So hope that makes sense to you guys. I thought it was kind of important just to talk about that. What's going on up here as I'm working on these sketches. So again, I was having fun. I loved the other music. It was just kind of, I felt like it was slow and it had to be more detailed. And I was frustrated with the sepia brush pen because it's hard for me to be detailed with that. So pretty cool stuff. You know, like I said, this is not beautiful. I just had fun throwing color down. This is awesome. So let me know if that makes sense, guys. Let me know if I'm going on the deep end here. You know, this is part of the creative process and thinking about how do we create, what goes through an artist's mind as they're sketching and creating things, right? Awesome. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to check the chat. I haven't been ignoring you guys over. I am pointing at the chat box right there. Let's put some music on. I'll go through the chat. I see 8 people watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys. You're awesome. Let me put the holiday music back on. And let me look through the chat for a minute and we'll go back and do some more sketching. And while I'm doing that, let me know, which one of these do you like, if any? Put in the chat. I would love if you put in the chat, which one of these do you like the best so far tonight, if any of these quick sketches here. So this is 1, 2, 3. So let me know in the chat, do you like 1, 2, 3, or none of them? That's okay too. All right, let's put some background music on and we'll do some chatting here. After I drink some more cold hot chocolate. All right. I'm going back through chat a little bit. I'm not going all the way back, so I might miss some comments. If you popped in and I miss you. Did I see Kat in the house somewhere? Is Kat here? Kat's in the house. Hey, Kat, it's so good to see you. Yes, we have Kat live with us. Let's hear it for Kat. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Kat, thank you. Kat has sent some kind words to me earlier today and a message. Thank you so much. So great to see you. Linda, more hot chocolate, please. Here you go, Linda. More hot chocolate in my retro. Actually, the color of the hot chocolate is matching the retro sketch here. That's so funny. Turquoise looks good. D-Ray says, Jason. D-Ray, you maybe you're, I like how you said Jason. I don't know if maybe you meant Jason was back when I brought out the pink. I'm going to go through these later, guys, if I miss your comments. Linda, Angels We Have Heard, our bell choir is playing Christmas Eve. Ooh, love that version, Jason. Linda, are you going to be live streaming your choir concert by any chance? I would love to, if it's live streamed, to watch it. Or if you happen to record it, I would love to see a recording of it. That would be so cool. T-Ray says, we were waiting. Yes. We got a lot to read here. I love it, guys. Fill this chat box up with comments. I am so excited. This may be an all-time record of having 6 people on at the same time. For me, it's not the quantity of people watching, it's the quality. And you guys are top notch. Thank you guys so much. I know some people get millions and thousands and hundreds of people watching their streams. My goal is if I can change someone's day, put someone in a positive mood, make someone smile, just one person, I've done my deed for the day. Whether it's at home, at school, here with you guys. Just making one person smile can go a huge, huge way. So hopefully I made some kids smile today. I hope I did. Thank you guys. I know I'm just talking a lot tonight. I'm sorry. I apologize a lot too. All right. We're running out of room. We are running out of room. I am running out of room in my shirt because I'm eating too much stuff and it's getting tight on me. Roofs are perfect for places with heavy snowfall. Yeah. So what would be really cool, these are white backgrounds, so you could, on these, if you wanted to start with a black background, you can sketch with white. Gray, you can use gray, right, to create snow as well, so you can add icing and snow to these. Or you can just leave the white as the icing or snow. More hot chocolate, I read that. From sleepy to energetic. Yeah, it was like, boom. Kat says, you're live. I'm live, yes. Made perfect sense, awesome. Sometimes in music, a count of rest or two is the most important part. Yeah, it's, who said, maybe you guys who's quoted this. I don't know if it's a quote out there, it's gotta be. Something about the space between the words. Same thing, the pauses in the music, the space between the words. That is sometimes the most powerful thing you can do, or that is the most powerful thing, is that space. Same thing with your paintings and sketches, right? Let's go back to the cityscape here. And this is a good example. Right? It's the space, the white spaces in here that are holding everything else together. It's like glue, right? The white space is like glue. It's binding. It's binding things together. It's connecting everything together. So I love that. And that's why in these cityscapes you will see a lot of blank areas, a lot of white. It's not only connecting the painting together, but it's connecting my painting, my sketches, connecting the artwork to you, the viewer. That white space is a connection point because it's connecting to your imagination, so you can fill in the blanks. Awesome. I'm so glad you put that in there, Linda. That's incredible. I think that for me is a huge, probably the biggest takeaway tonight. Yes, makes sense. Music can move you. Yeah, D-Ray, music definitely moves you. You guys should see me painting to hard rock and heavy metal. Metallica. I like Metallica. I admit it. You should see me painting and sketching when I have Metallica on. It's so different. Okay, Laura says 1, so you guys are voting. Okay, let's see what the votes are. 1 and 3. We got a 1 and 3. Numerous 3. Number 3. 3. Wow, 3 is winning. D-Ray, you know me. Simple definitely. Number 1. All right. So 1 and 3 are the votes so far. So I'm going to toss this out. We're going to toss this out. And I want to do something tonight. I would like to give these 2 away. As are. I'll sign them if you like. I might come in and add more detail with ink on this. I would like to give these 2 away randomly tonight. So we'll do what our friend Rue does. We'll just scroll through the names and I'll pick 2 people out randomly to win these. So I'm going to wrap up, just to give you a timeline. I'm going to do the drawing for this let's see, we'll do it at 10 o'clock. We'll scroll through the names in 5 minutes. I'm probably going to keep sketching a little bit longer because I'm hyped up. I might switch gears. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to give these 2 away. So stick on here with, for 5 more minutes with me. And we'll see how it goes. If you guys are up for it, let me know. Kat says, I'm here. Hi, everybody. Hey, Kat. Dawn's in the house. Hey, Dawn. Good to see you. Awesome. The Inklings are showing up tonight. My brothers have always called me Cat or Kit Kat. Oh, I love that cat, Kit Kat. That is so cute. Now I want a Kit Kat bar. Can you break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar? Yeah, boy, Metallica. Yeah, I do. I like all kinds of music. And I listen to it at different times for different reasons. Ooh, Deborah paints the classic rock. I love that, Deborah. Very cool. What are some of the bands you like? Classic rock bands. Oh, please don't put 2 in a bunny trail. Linda says don't put. No. 2 will not go the way of the bunny. I always keep these pieces around. Let's do some show and tell. 2 I can salvage, and I can add more to it for sure. So I do have these are some other cottage sketches. I just knocked my view down there. I have some other cottage sketches here I've done in the past. You have probably seen me do these on Inking Out Loud. Love this cottage sketch. I love this one. These are all part of the Inky Wonky Cottage series that I started. Ooh, 3 roofs. We got 3 roofs here. So yeah, there we go. That piece of music. The music's not playing automatically, so I'm just clicking songs here. Yes, yeah, a little bit since you feel good. I will, D-Ray. Deborah says, choose me. All right, I'm going to take a sip here, then we're going to pick names out. Pick me placeholder. That's so funny. We're up to 562 thumbs up. That's awesome. Put the comments in. Beatles. Ooh. Rolling Stones. Yes. 60s and 70s. I wish I could play that music and paint live. I'm with you. Those are awesome choices of music. We got some thank yous going on. You guys are amazing. Dawn, thanks to Becky for messaging me. Everyone's hanging out. Hey, Becky, thank you for messaging. That's incredible. Thank you, Becky. Dawn, it's so good to see you. We've missed you in the workshop. In the new year, I'd like to do more workshops. I hope you guys can all join again. That would be so much fun. We have an awesome little creative family going on in those workshops, and I miss them. We didn't do one we're not doing one this weekend. But, I always love seeing you guys online. So we will do more workshops. I also want to do a creative coaching program in the new year where I'm a creativity coach, where I can give creative inspiration, creative lessons, creative tips. And how I use my creative brain to share what I know. So that's something I'm working on. I would love to be, I don't even know if there's such a thing, but I'm calling it being a creativity coach. I've learned that over the years, I think, I've been able to connect with people with what their interests are and passions are, and give them motivation to pursue those passions. I want to do that with sketching and watercolor and painting, and kind of be that motivational force, a creative force to help people in their journey. So that's something I'm working on right now, and hopefully I can bring some kind of coaching program in the new year, maybe as early as February. Cool. I've done, Laura said, oh hey Laura, I've done Several My Hearts to Disturb, The Sounds of Silence. Wow, The Sound of Silence, that is a powerful song. That is, right, Simon and Garfunkel. Love that. Oh, I thought that's what this was, creativity coaching. You know, D-Ray, that's true. This is, Inking Out Loud is creativity coaching. You're right. But I'm looking to turn it more into more of a formalized thing, like an instructional thing. So I'm kind of rambling. I don't have it all worked out. It's kind of in my brain swirling around. It's a vision I have, and I hope I can bring it to life. So yeah, so our workshops are kind of like creativity coaching. It'd be kind of a membership kind of type of deal, like a monthly membership creativity coaching thing. That's a technical term. All right, keep playing here. All right, it is time, guys. 10 o'clock. Time for the giveaway. Oh, wow. You guys are awesome. I didn't know you felt this was coaching. That's so cool. I'm so glad you said that. All right, I'm going to randomly scroll through. Let me get my pen out here so I can take notes. Yeah, I have paper. I'm an artist. I have paper here somewhere. Here, I just grab a piece of paper here. All right, guys, I am going to the chat on my screen. By the way, I'm wearing my glasses. I have an infected eyelid, so that's why I have glasses on tonight. I can't wear my contacts. Really weird. All right, so I'm going to take my glasses off. So I cannot read the screen with my glasses off. I'm going to close my eyes. I am in the chat. I am not looking. You can see I'm totally looking this way. Hopefully I'm just in the chat column, going up and down here. I'm just going to count to, we'll do the countdown from 10, and I'll stop wherever I end up. So 10, 9, 8, 7. It's good music, by the way, isn't it? 6, 5. Reminds me of Charlie Brown. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm looking at the screen now. I put my glasses on. My cursor is somewhere on a name. We'll see who it is. My cursor is on D-Ray. D-Ray. D-Ray, you are going to be the proud owner of one of these sketches. I will let you choose if you would like number 1 or 2. D-Ray got it. D-Ray is the post you had with all of the face emojis on it. So D-Ray, you can pick which one you want, and we'll do a giveaway for the last one. Awesome, congratulations. Go D-Ray. Woots to whoever wins. Linda, I love that. So Kat, I am so glad you received your painting. I love the name you gave it. The Calling Tree. Kat named one of my paintings The Calling Tree, and that is such a beautiful, beautiful name. I love it. I hope you really enjoy it. Awesome. Good, good stuff. And then Linda, you should be getting yours soon. I mailed it the same day as Kat's. So you should be getting the, what is it? The Ship of Cheer and Joy? You should be getting that one soon. D-Ray says I never win. You won, D-Ray. D-Ray says number 1. D-Ray, you got it. D-Ray, this is yours. I will sign it. I'll sign it right now while we're online. If you want to message me with a mailing address, that is so cool. I would love to mail this out to you. So I like to sign my paintings with a little, when my pen works, a little heart, and I write my name. Jason, I always do like a swirly O. And I do a swirly O for 2021. Alright, so D-Ray, congratulations. You have won number 1. Awesome. Enjoy. Again, you can message me, or if you're more comfortable emailing me, you can do that as well. My email is, I will put my email in the chat. It's for, well, you let me know. If you want me to email, I'll email you, or you can send me a Facebook message. Whatever you like. Alright, let's give away this piece here. So this piece is as is. I'll sign it. Maybe I might add some detail on the roof when it dries. Alright, so let's do the giveaway again. We'll do the same thing. That was fun. You're welcome, D-Ray. Congratulations. If I do land on D-Ray's name, I am going to go to the name that's right underneath it. So if I happen to land on D-Ray again, I'll go to the name right under it. Let's make my note here. D-Ray got number 1. Awesome. Alright, let's give this one away. Take my glasses off again, make sure in here. If you guys want, I'm going to throw this out there. If you guys are interested, I will throw this one in here as well. We'll do 3 giveaways. So whoever wins the next one can pick either, we'll call this number 2. No, this was 2. You can either pick painting 2 or 3. So I'm going to give away 2 more. Why the heck not? Alright, my glasses are off. I am in the chat box. I'm scrolling through. Here we are. I'm going to count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This is fun music too, isn't it? I'm liking this playlist. What was I in? 4, 3, oh man, 2, number 1, right? Not scrolling, my pointer should be on a name. I'm with my glasses on so I can read the screen. If I can open it, there we go. Alright, the next winner on my list. So it did land on D-Ray, but underneath D-Ray I have Heather. Heather, if you are still in the house, let me know. That's so funny, I landed on D-Ray's name. Different post though. So Heather, you are the name right under D-Ray. It's Heather's post that says, Happy Friday. Ooh, I think Heather went out to, she was going out to dinner with her son and daughter-in-law's place for dinner. Okay. So Heather is probably not in the house. What do we do? I gotta make the rules up. So what I'm gonna do, Heather's gonna win one of these, but I'm gonna do one more drawing. So whoever wins the next drawing can get their choice. And then Heather, I will mail, Heather will win the other piece because Heather joins us a lot in the Inklings and I think it'd be fair for her to get a piece as well. So whoever wins the next round can pick your painting and then Heather will get the last one. Sound cool, guys? You up for that? Let's see, I got a bunch of songs in here. What's this one? Oh, it's a Jingle Bells. Heather missed the meeting, so she's now chair of the committee. Yes, love that. Glasses off. Here we go. I would just scroll till the song is over, but I don't know how long the song is. Alright, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7. Does anybody know the name of this song? Let me know in the chat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am stopping right there. Put my glasses on. Alright, I'm looking at the screen. Oh my gosh, I gotta redo it. This is funny. So I landed on Heather's name. D-Ray is above Heather again. Then I have Heather, so I have to go underneath Heather. Guess who is underneath Heather? D-Ray. So Heather and D-Ray, I'm gonna redo this. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. That was funny. It was D-Ray. So Heather's post, D-Ray had the post with all the hearts under it. All right, we got to do it again, guys. That was interesting. I'm only gonna count down from 5 this time. 5 this time. This is so funny. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stopping right there. And my name is, guys, I can't make this up. I landed on D-Ray again. Holy cow. But underneath D-Ray, I have Becky. Becky is right underneath D-Ray. This is, and Becky's post says, that actually happened to me back in college. That actually happened to me back in college. So Becky, you may select your piece. Would you like 2 or 3? And Heather will get the last one. That was awesome, guys. So those are the giveaways. Thanks for hanging in there. So funny. This was awesome. This was really cool. Jingle Bells. Yeah, the name of that song was Jingle Bells. I'm glad you guys got it. Oh, holy night. I like Neil Diamond's version of Oh Holy Night. This isn't Neil Diamond. D-Ray, it's so funny I kept landing on you. My name is now D-Ray, Linda says. That's awesome. Laura says, oh, just pick me. Laura says, oh, just pick me. I will do one more giveaway, guys. One more. I can't promise. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what kind of sketch. Tough choice. Becky says number 3. Becky, you got number 3 right here. Becky, I'm going to add some more ink work to it. But I will sign it right now. I'm going to sign this one. Put it sideways over here. Put it right over here. Congratulations. Thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not done yet. So if you have to leave, that's cool. But if you can stay, I'd love you to stick around. I'm going to keep going. By the way, just a reminder, I do have the link on here for Habitat. www.habitat.org. If that's my charity of choice every year. If you feel like donating to Habitat, go for it. They don't know I'm doing this. I just would put that up there. Hoping to get a few donations their way today if possible. If not, it's all cool. But I just love being an architect. I just love Habitat. I do a unit with my students about shelter. Shelter is just a basic human need, right? For safety, security, warmth, comfort, privacy. So I love Habitat, and I just love that they're providing, low-income housing for people, especially, in areas of destruction with hurricanes and earthquakes and tornadoes, right? Look at Kentucky the past week. So, so that's why you see the habitat.org link over here on the screen. Again, if you feel like going to their website and donating to them, that would be cool. And if you do and you want to say it in the comments, that would be cool. You can let me know. If not, and you want to be private, that is awesome too. Alright, so cool. So Becky, I'm going to write it back. So this is Becky's. Put a B. This is BB's. I'll leave this out in the auction block. For now, Heather will get, well actually this was Heather's. So we'll make Heather gets that one. Where's my paper? And this one was D-Ray's. Put D-Ray on the back. I might switch it up, guys. I might switch it up from cottages and do, I'm not sure. Actually, we'll stick with the same paper. We'll use a 6x6. This is a nice size paper. Hey, some people watching, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you're having an awesome night. I'm running out of hot chocolate. It's actually cold chocolate, Starbucks, double chocolate, instant. You can see retro there, matches retro on the cup. Good stuff. Thanks for tuning in. So we've been sketching and painting. Just did 3 giveaways. That was awesome. We're going to sketch something else. I need your help, guys. Do you want to keep hearing Christmas music? Or do you want to hear a different playlist? Let me know. Do you like the holiday music? If not, I'm going to go to what I call the hero tracks, a little more dramatic kind of music. So let me know. Say Christmas or hero in the chat, and we'll go to that section. While you're deciding, let's look at how this is drying. This was our first sketch from tonight. So we kind of have our city. A couple people commented and said this had a futuristic Jetsons kind of vibe to it, which was awesome. Love hearing that. We have Starbucks here. It's hard to read. I'll come back and clean it up. This is Star-Bucks. Pretty cool suggestions tonight. Becky, you're welcome. We love all the winners, just so you know. Happy for you all. Linda is amazing. You are always so positive. Oh, Linda, that's so cool. If you donate, that's awesome. If not, don't worry, guys. I still respect y'all. But thank you. DRA's loving it. Dawn. Ooh, your Habitat truss pusher upper and window installer every year. Ooh, Dawn, that is so cool. I didn't know you're involved with Habitat. I love that so much. That's really awesome. Hero. Ooh, you guys want me to switch to hero stuff? All right, something peppy. Yes. Upbeat. Looks like a pink Oz. Love it. Ooh. The Emerald City. I'm going to switch from hot chocolate to a wee bit of wine. Linda, you are home. You may drink whatever you choose. I personally don't drink alcohol. I just never really like the taste of it. But you guys can drink whatever you want. I'll take hot chocolate or a milkshake any day. Or a caramel frappuccino from Starbucks. Future City's off the charts cool. Hey, I'm so glad you like the Future City. Maybe this will go on the auction block. I'm gonna put this out for bids on this piece. Alright, so we're going to peppy music. I see hero. I like the idea. Let's switch it up. So I love the hero tracks. I'm actually going to switch paper. I want a little more space. So I'm going to go to the bigger sheets. I actually have an 18 by 12 sheet of paper on my desk here. But we're going to go with this size. Psych. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed those cottage paintings. I don't know what's going to happen next. Let's change the music and start sketching. Oh, what the heck? What? Is this the right track? Oh, that was one of the holiday tunes. I put it in the wrong playlist. Alright, let's try this again. Womp, womp, womp. Here we go. I'm back. Watch out, world. Just want to make sure I'm on camera here. Actually, I'm going to do this to vertical. Good choice, guys. Loving this track, loving this music. Ooh, one of my favorite pieces is right here. Love this music. Alright, so I'm using a little bit of ink, some graphite stick. Now I'm using a watercolor stick here. I'm going to break out some color. Alright, let's see. I don't know. So maybe we have, I don't know, there's a castle here in the background. You can see some spires going up here, some kind of stairway leading up. I love stairways in these perspective drawings or cityscapes because I always feel like the stairs are going somewhere and it leaves your imagination open. Where is this headed? So yes, we have a pink castle in the background. It's okay for castles to be pink. That'd be a really cool focal point in the distance. I'm just going to throw some diluted pink down here just to kind of tie the foreground with the background a little bit, but I want it to be a little bit lighter. Actually, we'll just throw some on the ground here. I don't care if there's some splatters on there, we'll get crazy and just do some splattering. Why not? So when I break out that pink, you know I'm going to break out the turquoise because I love the color combo. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little too predictable. But sometimes certain color combinations for me, they work. I love the way these turquoise and the pink goes together. A little homage to Disney. I'll be seeing the castle next week at Walt Disney World. So, castle has these blue spires. Their spires are a royal blue color, deep dark blue. But mine's a turquoise. There we go. I love the way the pink and the turquoise mix. They make cool shades of purple. I'm going to throw some in here. I wanted to show some depth to these openings. So actually I want to make more of a purple color with the pink and the turquoise. So I'm going to kind of show in here some purplish things to give some depth. These are doorways going somewhere. Where are the doorways going? Where do you think? Any ideas? I'm gonna let the ink run down the page a little bit. I love the way it's bleeding here. I'm gonna let that pool at the bottom and dry that way if possible. Unless I put my palm on it like I've done many times tonight, as you can see. I'll try not to mush it up. I don't want to mush it. I want to tilt this up a little bit. I put my case under here and just raise that a bit. There we go. Cool. I want some yellow on this as well. I'm gonna break out the Gambo's yellow marker. I have the music cranking, I gotta lower it. I don't know if I'm yelling at you guys or talking quietly. Woo! Alright, so let's look in the chat while I slow down for a second. I need a break. Love that music. Where am I? Last comment I said, don't do it, Linda. Don't do it, Linda. I'm not sure what Linda shouldn't do, but Linda says I gotta. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm sure it's awesome. Linda, I'll have to go back through the comments. Reminds me of the movie The Labyrinth with David Bowie. Ooh, that's cool. I wonder, Becky, if you're talking about this sketch painting. This is cool. Look at the way this pink has kind of pulled down at the bottom. It's gonna dry like this. I like this dark area. Let me zoom in. Yeah, you guys can see it. This is gonna dry really nicely here. Awesome. Drinking hot chocolate. Hey, Patty's in the house. What's up, Patty? Good to see you. Drinking hot chocolate in my fuzzy slippers now that I'm home. I am jealous. I don't have any fuzzy slippers, but I have cold hot chocolate. That counts, right? Hold my hand out. So, Kat is going somewhere. She says, hold my hand. I'll go with you. Awesome. Maybe talking about this sketch. I don't know. Maybe the sketch will take you somewhere. The cool walls lead him up to the warmth of the sky and the sun until his gaze settles on the horror below. Ooh. D-Ray, as you guys know, D-Ray is our wordsmith. D-Ray, I love your words. I gotta start like copying and pasting them on a doc. I love them. That way I can find them easier. So cool. We're gonna paste that. Here's D-Ray's quote. D-Ray is always adding words to the pictures. I think it's incredible. That would be fun. What would be really cool, D-Ray, is if I did some sketches and like sent them to you, and you created a story out of them. How fun would that be? So thank you, D-Ray, for always adding really cool comments and story. You add story to the pictures. I love that. It's so fun. Linda said thank you. You're welcome. I just like butting into random conversations in the chat, so I hope you don't mind them. I didn't drink my hot chocolate, but I'm just looking through the comments here. So it's just fun stumbling on some of the things you guys are saying. I love this. Your sketch makes me think of that back steps of Van Gogh's church. Or is it Van Gogh? Van Gogh? Van Gogh. Van Gogh's church. I've heard Van Gogh's name said so many ways. I'm gonna have to put some of this music back on because I love sketching this. Center of the Earth. Ooh, we're going to the center of the Earth. Love that. Really looking forward to seeing your sketches from Disney. Yeah, I want to do a sketching excursion at Disney. If not, I'll definitely take a lot of pictures and do sketches when I'm home. But I want to sketch live in person. I don't know if I'll be able to stream. If I guys stream from Disney and do some sketching, would you watch it? Let me know. If you're interested in seeing some live stream sketching from Disney, just put it in the chat, and I'll see if I can help make that happen. He sees that shipwreck. Ooh, Deborah, you're tying in. Look at that. You guys are making your own stories up. This is awesome. So, Deborah loves that. Deborah, I love your tying it back to our Shipwreck Museum concept sketch that we did earlier. Right? I love how you're tying these different scenes in together. Awesome. I couldn't ask for anything more than that. You guys have made my day. Going to Australia to Sue's house. I wish we could take the staircase and go visit Sue. How awesome would that be? We should all plan a visit to Australia one of these years and visit Sue. That would be so cool. The one with the treasure chest. Ooh. He decides to make a museum. He is a capitalist. Love the storylines. Yes, we're going yellow. I know I'm not painting, sketching. D-Ray, thank you for reminding me. I did say we were going to bring up some yellow next. Awesome. Laura's sitting here absorbing it all. I'm so glad you're absorbing it. Sometimes our minds have to be like sponges. Especially in the creative world. We have to be open-minded about the world around us. That's what helps me creative fuel. For me, a lot of the creative fuel comes by being open-minded, being what I like to call wondrous. I look around the world lots of times with wonder, almost like through the eyes of a young child, right? Be curious about the world, be wondrous about it. Be open-minded. Let things kind of be like you're saying. Absorb the world around you. That is a great way to build an internal creative library that you can tap into. It's a resource you can tap into to help. I always say sketching and painting because that's what I do, but it can help anything you guys do creatively, whether it's gardening, baking, sewing, any sports, dance, it doesn't matter. But just be open to look at the world, hear the world, see the world, smell the world, taste the world, and touch the world in different ways. Because when you process that, it all goes into here. I don't know if you see what I'm pointing at. And eventually, somehow, some shape or form, it'll play out in your creativity, whatever that means for you. Writing, sewing, baking, right? That's really cool. So I love that you said that, Laura. Really awesome. Cool colors. Thank you, Patty. Cool colors. I am actually letting this dry a little bit as we talk because I don't want to muck it up. Yeah, you like the pink spot on the steps. I'll see if I can talk and drink at the same time. I know you guys all tuned in to watch me drink and talk at the same time. So again, I am drinking Starbucks double hot chocolate, instant powder. It is now ice cold chocolate, but still tastes darn good. Yes. I'm actually using my mouse to point on the screen where you're talking. It's not working. Yeah, so Linda, this spot here is really cool. Unlike the workshops where I can annotate on screen, I can't annotate on screen on this live broadcast. Cat's wearing reindeer slippers. Cat, are you serious? I am so jealous. You guys are wearing slippers over there. I'm just in my socks. Do they have names? Yeah, Cat, do your reindeer slippers have names? D-Ray, you inspired the words from me. D-Ray, I love that. Artwork. All right, I'm riffing a lot, guys. Artwork and creativity. One of the things I really love is collaboration. So riffing off each other, collaborating. You know, sometimes we create solo, you know, we're in a vacuum, which is cool. But sometimes if we break out and we collaborate and exchange ideas, brainstorm together, you don't know what kind of results you're going to get. So I love that. If you sketch from Disney, we will watch, Linda says. Awesome. Ooh, Cass says we will watch. Wow. Stairway to Heaven, Robert Plant would love this. I love that song, Stairway to Heaven. I like some Led Zeppelin songs. Wondrous. Yeah, great way to describe it. Thank you. It is dry time and hot chocolate time. One will say, hey, you're welcome. Play out your creativity. Totally agree. Thank you, guys. All right, let's go back to some painting. Wait. All right, Kat, Kat, I'm going to add this to the stream. I love this. Kat's making the stream here. I love the names of your slippers, Lucy and Ethel. That's awesome. By the way, I don't know if it came out, there's a new movie about Lucy and Desi. I don't think it's a biopic. I don't even know what genre it is, but I think it's out or coming out. And I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of it. But Nicole Kidman's in it, and she's playing Lucy. And Javier Bardem is playing Ricky. I definitely want to see it. I'm a huge Lucy fan. I grew up watching I Love Lucy. My mother, her name was Lucille, so a lot of people called her Lucy. She watched the show all the time, so I grew up watching I Love Lucy. That is so cool. So Kat, I love that. Thank you for bringing back some awesome memories. Lucille Ball was iconic to the television industry. If it wasn't for Lucille Ball and her company, I don't know if Ricky was in it at the time, but Desilu Productions, we wouldn't have the TV show Star Trek. Lucy helped to get Star Trek made and produced and aired. So that's just one small example of how amazing she was. So yeah, I love Lucy. Alright guys, let's break out some yellow. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. I'm used to not talking a lot. It's not easy for me to talk a lot. I am more of a listener. One of my greatest skills is being a listener and not a talker. So I am working on my talking skills. I'm going to go back. I do want to play a couple songs again while I'm sketching here. I missed a couple of the ones I love to paint to. Hope you guys are cool with that. Alright, let's throw down some yellow. So notice I did take my yellow watercolor marker, Winsor Newton. Love Winsor Newton products. I use their watercolor paints. And I put it on the board. I like to lift it off my board and then add it. So I'm going to get some bleed in because I do have the Lamy ink. But I wanted to pop some yellow on here. I will clean my brush off frequently here because I don't want it to look too mucky. And when the yellow mixes with the graphite and the ink, we're getting a sepia kind of tone, which I don't mind. When this dries, I'll have to come back and add ink on top to pull out some of the step detail. That's okay. So it's kind of a back and forth process of inking, coloring. For me, inking, coloring, inking, coloring, and the last thing I usually do is add ink details. For me, the ink riffs off the color, which riffs off the ink, which riffs off of the graphite. So it's like I'm not good at musical analogies, but it's like a compositional piece of music where the different instruments are riffing off each other. And for my musicians out there, let me know if I am totally misspeaking, because I have no idea. So I'm letting the colors and the mediums kind of riff off each other. I do feel like I want some gray. I think I want to break out some gray on here. actually picked up green by mistake. I thought this was gray. Oh well. Excuse me. I'm just going to throw down some graphite here. I'll let that be the gray. Sketching some brickwork or block work here. Did I say I was going to do another giveaway? Alright, I'm going to wrap at 11 tonight, guys. So if you want to stick with me till 11, I'll do one more giveaway. Make sure you like this stream. Make sure you share it out with your peeps out there. That would be so fun. Someone was watching while they were playing dominoes with their family. I forget who that was. If you're in the chat, let me know. That was so awesome. That was one night this week. So I'm just taking some of this blue, purpley mix. I'm just kind of brushing it on here. I want to make these doorway openings pronounced a little more. I don't mind if there's a lot of white. I do want to do a color in the background behind the castle. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. Let's see. I want to go on to this one. You know what? I'm going to actually throw down a light wash of blue on these walls here. Excuse my coughing. Here we go. So this is just a really light wash of that turquoise pink mix I have. Actually, I have water. I'm going to drink some water. What color should I do that sky? I'm not sure. So I'm hoping to do some workshops teach some workshops with the New York Urban Sketchers. I joined one of their meets last week, and one of the people asked if I would be willing to instruct a class or a course, which was really awesome to be asked that. Of course, I haven't emailed them. That was not good on my part, so I need to send an email to them tomorrow. So it'd be really cool if I maybe get out in the city. I don't know if it's going to be virtual or in person, and just teach a urban sketching workshop, which I have never done. So I'll keep you guys posted if you're interested to know more about it. I wanted you guys to hear about it because you follow me, so I thought it'd be cool to share the news with you guys. I'm going to do a technique I like to do. I like to kind of pull the colors down to get kind of reflections looking. So cat on the calling tree painting, this is kind of how I did that. I just pull some colors down. So it's kind of like reflections happening. And I like to do that to tie in what's happening here with the ground. So we have some reflections going on. A little too much here. I kind of want to blot a little bit out. I want it to be subtle. I'll zoom in. You can kind of see it'll dry, almost looking like a reflection happening there. All right, so 10:45, 5 minutes. We're gonna go to the cool down music, the choir music. But let's go with, I don't know. Someone give me a number from 1 to 50. 1 to 50. I'll play that piece of music. I like the way this is drying up here. You notice I washed some pink on the walls. I'm pulling it down. A little bit here. I'm going to leave white spaces here. After it dries, I'll come back and add some more ink. I want to throw some watercolor stick. I'm dipping the watercolor stick in water. Kind of melts it a little bit. I like the melty look. So I can sketch with it and it melts as I'm sketching with it. So you can see that kind of look happening here. Very, very loose, a little bit gritty, a little grunge-ish, as we like to say here. Got some grunge-ish stuff happening. There are windows here. I'm going to make them a little more pronounced. How do you pronounce window? Just kidding. That was a bad joke. You got some windows happening there. Cool. And I do want to make these arched openings. These arched enemies. I want them to be a little more pronounced. I'm dragging the watercolor stick very lightly on the paper because I like the texture to show through. So if you can see, right, it's very skippy. The lines are very skippy, like peanut butter. Or that guy from Family Ties, Skippy. The lines are very skippy here, and it's just picking up the texture of the paper underneath. And you just do that by dragging your watercolor stick very lightly on the paper. Texture is something, it's a medium, it's a tool unto itself that we can use in our artwork. So don't be afraid to let the texture of the paper have a voice. Make it have a voice in your artwork, right? So I like the texture showing through. Say what? Sue is in the house. Sue, so good to see you. Awesome. We were all talking about a field trip to Australia earlier tonight. So awesome to see you. I've been on for almost 3 hours. Holy moly. Wow. I don't know, guys. I hope I wake up in the morning for Rue. If I'm not in the Rue, if I'm not watching Rue, you know I'm sleeping in. But I'd rather watch him than sleep in. I'm liking the scene, guys. Laura said 20. I see 27. Oh, I see a 6. All right, so 6 was the first one by Linda. Let's play song number 6 on my list. Thank you guys for helping me pick some musical selections. So number 6. This is a little early in the show. I'm not wrapping up, but we're gonna. We're gonna skip the Whistling Cowboy. Let's go to number 6 on the international playlist. I call it international playlist. Song number 6 will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's called. The name of the song is "Back in a Jiffy." Wait. Do you guys see what just happened? Do you see what just happened here? I was talking about Skippy lines, right? We all know Skippy is a brand of peanut butter. And now the name of the song Linda picked out is called "Be Back in a Jiffy." Wait, am I wrong? But is Jif a peanut butter brand? Maybe I'm losing my brain. Or is it Jiffy? Or am I just totally bonkers? I have known to be bonkers. Well, let's play the music. I'm still figuring out what to do with the back here. Sepia? Should we do a sepia background? What am I feeling here? I think I'm feeling sepia background on this one. Let's do it. I'm just going to use my sepia watercolor brush. Let's put it on my palette. This palette has had a really good workout, as you can see. And let's throw some sepia on here. I have the sepia really watered down here. I feel like I could always come back and add more to it, so I don't want to throw it on too dark right now. And I'm just going to paint out here. Cool. There we go. Might not be picking up on camera, but I do like the sepia. I'm leaving some white spots here on purpose. Cool. I do want to come back and draw some vertical lines on these castle walls here. I don't want them to be too dark, so I'm going to break out the graphite and just throw some verticality on here. Add more texture to the walls. Some of the lines got washed out in here, and that's okay. So for those of you guys that were in the perspective workshop, you know, this was created using the basic loose perspective stuff we talked about. Loose style, I should say, perspective stuff. So you can really create an infinite variety of sketches with that, you know, the method I was trying to teach. I don't know how well I taught it. I was trying to teach it. I'm not always good at explaining the technical part of creating paintings and drawings. Hopefully I explained it okay. But you see, just by adding these vertical lines, it's adding a little more texture to the building walls here. Again, I'm not measuring the blocks out. I don't have a ruler here. It's loose. These are loose style perspectives to create an idea of a scene, idea of a place. I'm not getting into the fussiness of creating technically perfect perspective drawings. It's just to capture the feeling of a place. I love the way this sepia brown spot's going to dry. I'll leave that. I saw some other numbers, so I'm going to go to number 12 now on this list. So Deborah, we're going to number 12. So 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. This song is called Pitch, P-I-T-C-H. I didn't curse. Pitch as in baseball, and a pole. Pitch and pole. I want to add some vertical lines to my stair. I'm actually going to use a Sharpie if it works on here. Sharpie doesn't like to draw on wet paper, but let me see if it's dry enough. Because I don't want these lines to bleed. Let me zoom in. Let's get super close here. So I'm going to draw some vertical lines just to indicate kind of these steps going up. It's like the front surface of the steps. And this Sharpie doesn't lay down on wet paper too well, so you see it's not really working here. Right, so those vertical lines help to create the look of steps rising up. At least in my brain, they do. I don't know if you guys see that as well. I want to go over the stair treads or the top of the stairs. And there we go. There we go. So I love doing these mixed media, ink, wash, graphite, watercolor, acrylic scenes. Oh god, look guys, look at the way this is drying. This is awesome. This color is looking really cool. Look at the way this, just get my frame out. Let me get my 1-inch frame. 2-inch frame. Alright, so here's my 2-inch little square I cut out of scrap paper. Check out the way this area is drying in this framed area. Hopefully it shows on camera as well. It doesn't in person. This area is looking really, really cool as it dries. Number 27, and then we'll catch up with you guys in chat. So Laura says 27, so that was 12. Let me count down. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. So 27 is going to bring us into 24, 25, 27. Nope, it's the last song in the international playlist. This song's called Hot Pizza Sauce. If you guys have been with the Inklings, you know it always comes back to food. So we're going to listen to Hot Pizza Sauce. This is really drying beautifully in here. I may be a little weird, but I actually, to me, this is a little small piece of artwork. I just love what's happening in these little frames. Pretty cool, right? This is a really interesting area as well. Let me zoom in tighter. Frame it tighter. I love the blue and the purples happening here in this frame. My fingers. Pretty cool. Sometimes it's fun to take a close look at what's happening. So this is that spot Linda was talking about. She really loved this spot on the stairs. This is how it's drying. I love the way this is drying right in here. You know, the stone wall of the castle beyond has kind of a worn look to it. It's not one even color. Got a lot of things happening. Oops, just put my finger in wet sepia. And I'm not even gonna draw stones on this castle. I want it to be just clean like this. If I start drawing block work or brickwork, stonework, it's gonna get really busy. So I'm gonna leave this very clean. Zoom out a little bit so you can see better. When it dries, I will come back with my Sharpie or my Pilot pen. These are my two pens I like to use to do the finish, sketching over paintings. So I'll come back with these and I'll add some more detail. I want to pull out details on the roof a little bit. I do want to pull out these windows here on the sides a little bit more. And maybe we'll add some more. This I think is done for me right now. I think we're going to call this one finished for tonight. Awesome. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. We'll spend maybe doing some Q&A for the last few minutes or so. It's 11 o'clock. I am still willing to keep going. If you guys are up for it, I do want to play some more music and keep talking. You guys are still with me. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's late. I'm going on close to 3 hours of time. Wow. This is fun. So again, I know I keep saying this, but so if you look on here, I do have a link that says www.habitat.org. That is Habitat for Humanity, a charity that I have been given to for 20 plus years. Being an architect, it's a charity I'm just naturally drawn to. I love what they do, helping people, providing low-cost homes, low-cost mortgages, to people. What I also love about Habitat is the homeowners have to spend a certain amount of hours or time working on building their own homes. So they are part of the actual construction process, which I think is brilliant. It's brilliant. They call it sweat equity. So you're kind of working, putting the effort, the time in to create your house, right? You're putting the labor into it. I think if you put labor into building your own thing, your own house, or creating your own artwork, there's a piece of you in that, right? You guys that paint and draw or garden or whatever you do, you put yourself into something, you take even more ownership of it. It's something you're really proud of. So I love that Habitat has the homeowners involved, not only to save costs, but I think on a deeper level, there's a certain amount of pride in home ownership that happens when you are creating the place you live in, when you're creating the painting you're making, when you're creating or baking that cake, or creating that beautiful garden. So, it's just a great way to take ownership. So anyway, so I do have that link up. If you feel like donating to them, that would be cool. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just putting this out there. Hoping to maybe raise a couple dollars for them tonight, especially with the tornadoes that just went through Kentucky and all the devastation there. I was in Hurricane Andrew down in Miami in what was the year, guys? 91, 92? So I was able to witness destruction firsthand. I was safe where I was on campus, but we were able to do projects in architecture school, and we saw the destruction around in Dade County, Florida. It was horrible. So, Habitat helped out there to build shelters and homes. It was really interesting. So that's my little riff. I know I'm talking too much. People are like, he's talking too much about Habitat. I'm leaving. That's all good. All right, you guys are cool. We're going to wrap up. We're going to put on the quiet music, or like the choir music, cool down time. And then, we'll end up with the Whistling Cowboy. So we'll do one quiet sketch. I don't know. Maybe we'll start a fresh sketch as we listen to the choir music. Oh boy, excuse me. What is the cutout squares for? Deborah, yeah. Deborah, good question. So Deborah, what I do is I like to cut out squares, right, or use matted frames like this to look at just pieces, smaller sections of larger paintings for a couple reasons. One is sometimes on a larger painting, you might just find a smaller area that is worth framing. Like I might not like what's happening here on the right. So by using this frame, I can move it around the painting to say, oh yeah, maybe this would be a cool composition, just this piece. So maybe that'll be a painting I'll frame. So that's one of the things I love to do with frames. Something similar, the smaller ones, I'll take these. This is 2-inch square or 1-inch square. I'll just move it over the painting. Zoom in. And sometimes I just like to study small areas of these sketch paintings. I love to see what's happening with the colors and the textures. So it allows me to focus on a smaller area to see what's going on. So if I frame here, if you just focus on what's in the square, and these could also be small artwork, small pieces. I mean, who says you can't have a 2-inch square piece of artwork? Or 1-inch even, right? But it allows you to focus on smaller areas. If you want to study colors, it helps me when I'm doing live streams with you guys. I can help kind of focus you in on an area that I'm looking at. So that's why I love using these squares. Hopefully that answers your question. Let me know. Good question. It always comes back to pizza. Oh, D-Ray had to say pizza. Oh, I'm making 2 homemade pizzas tomorrow. We're going to a friend's house for dinner. Sadly, they're moving out of state. Some of our really, really, really close friends. I'm happy for them. So I'm making some pizzas, and we're gonna go have a nice dinner with them. Let me play some music while I'm looking at the questions. You guys are awesome. I like some of this beginning holiday music that we heard tonight. Sue, food always features somewhere. Yeah, Sue, you know the Inklings and food. Love that. I can't wait till the Inklings are back together for some Zoom workshops. If you guys are up for that in 2022, let me know. The sketch is way cool. Thanks, Kat. Yep, leave clean, draws your eyes. Yes, I'm definitely going to leave the castle clean. We are still here. D-Ray, we are still here. You are still there. Well, how this wound up. Thanks, Dawn. Yeah, Dawn, so it is like an Inkling reunion in the house. Oh, this is a nice song. I put the holiday songs on. 3 hour tour of creativity. Yeah, I'd like to go back. If you guys got any words of wisdom out of this from me or you guys in the chat, maybe someone could help summarize this or put in the comments, what is a takeaway, something you got out of tonight, something you learned, maybe something you were inspired by, whether it was from me or from you guys in the chat with each other. I would love to know, so if you could add some comments like that, please do that in the chat. That would be really helpful to me to kind of see what you got out of tonight. I feel like there was a lot of good stuff tonight from everybody. Creating ownership, yeah, D-Ray, I love that. Liz says a reflection, thank you, the reflections are awesome. Reflections are something I keep working on. I just love that aesthetic. Female habitat and partner for recovery efforts after that would be magical. I don't know if some of our Kentucky communities will rebuild. Ooh. Yeah, Dawn. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my prayers go out to the destruction. For sure. It's cool down time. Yeah, D-Ray, it is. Tiny Paintings, love them. Yeah. 220 Inkling's up for it. I love that. Big yes to workshops. All right, Sue, cool. Patty says yes. Thank you, guys. All right, so this is drying nicely. We're gonna put this one aside. This is gonna go up for. I'm gonna be putting this one up for bids or for sale. Or maybe it'll end up in a book somewhere. I really want to do a book. This is the first piece we did tonight. Take a look at it. I know some of you weren't here. Kind of a futuristic city sketch. I'm gonna skip this song. I like it, but it's kind of. I'm impatient sometimes. I apologize. There was a cool song I've heard before. I wanted to hear again. Yeah, this one. This was a fun song. Patty wants pizza. Oh my gosh. Hey, Deborah, good seeing you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, Deborah, I'd love for you to join again. Thank you so much. I will start trying to post at least maybe once a week. I'll have a scheduled time. Other than that, it'll be usually random at night, depending on school schedule and all that stuff. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Have a great, great weekend. That should go for auction. Last piece with reflection. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll put it up. You know, I haven't had any real luck with my auctions, unfortunately, so I feel like I need to get better at my artwork. So this one might be worth putting out there. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's okay. I'm practicing and learning and developing, right? Like we all are. Alright guys, let's do one more sketch with our cool down choir music and we'll wrap up for the night. We'll do the cowboy afterwards. I am so happy and honored all of you are here watching. Thank you so much. Linda says I will bid. Oh, Linda, you don't have to do that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for saying that. Really appreciate it. You just bought something, so I really appreciate that as well. I hope you get it soon. I was so honored, so thank you so much. Patty says workshops and pizza. I'm there, guys. I am so there. Alright. So if you haven't watched before, if you're new, we have 8 people out there still. Thank you. Look, thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the smiles and tears of laughter. Thank you for the surprise emojis. I have a little display that shows me like likes and all that stuff. It's cool. Alright, I could really keep going for another hour, but you guys are being patient with me, so I won't keep you. That's good, right? So this is, I like to wind down with this kind of cool, quiet choir music. So let's play some. Take a deep breath. Just kind of go into chill down mode. I am so hyper right now. I think I want to use my graphite stick. Alright, so I will probably get lost for a few minutes as I listen to this stuff. Just changing my state of mind, my state of creativity. Just winding down. I actually have my eyes closed a little bit as I'm sketching here. This is almost like a meditation for me. Although I am trying to create something though. Meditations are just free flow. This is free flow, but I have something in my brain I'm trying to create here. Maybe a spire. Looking for my brush, it's right here. Throw down some color. You know what? We're using the red tonight. Let's stick with our red pen, I think. Alright, cool. So that was our little cool down sketch. Maybe a steeple somewhere. Little architectural element. Mixed media, you saw me using watercolor, red ink, watercolor stick. Yeah, excuse me, I think that's what I used. Awesome. Let's get a drink here and we'll wrap up. We're going to do the Whistling Cowboy song. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right, let's see. Love we have a house full of inklings. Yeah, Patty, I love that we have inklings tonight. Thumbs up to all of you guys. What? All of that chocolate? Chafin's definitely on a roll tonight. Thank you, Patty. My eyes, yeah, eyes are wonky. I know, I'm wrapping up Whistling Cowboy time. I am going on over 3 hours of time here. Laura, I am so glad you're upstairs. Thank you so much for tuning in. Cool bird's eye. Yeah, so it's kind of a bird's eye view perspective. Thanks, Patty. This is a cool little architectural sketch. I like it. What is in your hot chocolate? My hot chocolate? You talking to me? Are you talking to me? Talking to me? My hot chocolate is Starbucks double chocolate. Powdered, instant. It's cold now. That is what's in my chocolate. I'm going to skip right over. I saw sales tax returns. I'm skipping right over that comment. Don't want to get into any tax talk. That just takes me out of a total creative state of mind. No taxes. I'm just teasing you. Let's see. Marshmallows. Linda Schlichting, just mini. Ooh. Becky has marshmallows in her hot chocolate. We should have, this is the Inklings and Hot Chocolate Club. Oh, Patty, so sorry you deserve this class. Yeah, Patty, I'm glad you're getting a break tonight. Awesome. Thank you for joining us. I'm missing some comments here. Becky, me too. Such fun tonight. Thank you guys. Whistling Cowboy time. Yes, it is. Thank you, Deborah. I like this one also. Go ahead. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, this is a fun, quick sketch. All right, so let's get to Whistling Cowboy. Let me clean up my desk a little bit. If you have any last questions or comments, please put them in the chat. Again, if you have any takeaways tonight, something you learned, something you're inspired by, either from me or from each other, in the chat box, let me know. Just put it in the comments. I'd love to read them. Be almost like a cool little summary of what we talked about. And if anybody is ever up for creating a summary of what we talk about, well, let me know. I'm willing to give some artwork, maybe. That would be so cool. I feel like a lot of things, we say a lot of things here, and I don't capture them all. And I'd like to start capturing some of the things that go on. Something I'm actually doing in class, in school. I'm starting to take more notes as I'm talking to the kids. Carry my laptop around, see what they're working on, I'm taking notes. It's a great way just to go back and get some review and see where things are at. Very cool. All right, I'm just making some room. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is Whistling Cowboy time. So you guys know the drill. Deborah, yes, Deborah, please, you are now an official Inkling. So please bring hot chocolate next time. You are welcome to join us. I love that. Trying to whistle, but not that good. My grandmother was wonderful at whistling. That's awesome. Yeah, you don't want to hear me whistle. Yeah, you don't want to see what kind of birds I attract when I whistle. I think they're called loony birds. When I whistle, the loony birds come. You guys are awesome. Look at how this is drying, by the way. I'm loving the purpley-ish. Look at the colors. What's really cool about this, I love the red on one side contrasting with the cooler kind of blue over here. Pretty awesome the way it's drying. And again, we talked about texture. I love letting the texture show through. That's one of the reasons I love a watercolor stick. Let the texture have its own voice on your artwork. Let the texture of the paper have its own voice. It's a character in your artwork. This is drying really nicely. I'm kind of surprised. All right. All right, let's get a whistle. Where's my Whistling Cowboy sketch? I'm out of practice. There it is. All right, so here we got the Whistling Cowboy sketchbook. Time to wrap up. So what I like to do is we put a random number in there for to select the song we're going to listen to from the Whistling Cowboy soundtrack. We'll sketch something. We'll sketch something. I'm losing my voice now. We'll sketch something to that soundtrack. I just need more water. That's all. Dawn says, lesson learned. I muted my cough there. Layer, layer, layer. Yes. Sue says, I always take away a sense of great connection to a group of wonderfully kind, witty, and supportive people. Ooh. Sue, I like that. We're putting on the broadcast. That is so awesome. That is really, 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 really powerful. I love that. Good stuff right there. And Sue always has her signature hearts. If you look at Sue's artwork, she often has hearts on them as well. Good stuff. Love it. Yes, loony birds at Jason's house. When I whistle, loony birds come. Deborah's excited. She's grabbing the instant hot chocolate now. Awesome, Deborah. Love it. Kat is first with number 4. Kat, whose brother is a cowboy or is a retired cowboy. Kat, I love that. So we're going to go with number 4 tonight. Kat, I am so happy to see you and all of you and Dawn. And this is what a great turnout tonight. Wow. Thank you guys so much. You have made an incredible ending to a really long work week. So thank you so much. It wasn't a bad week at work. It was just a long, long week. So thank you guys so much. What a great way to end a Friday. I am so appreciative. Yeah, let me zoom out. I just want to get this to the right angle. I probably already had it and just messed with the camera for no reason. I don't know why I did that. I'm just being silly. All right, cool. So let me find number song. Let me find number song. I am tired now. Let me find number 4 and play the song. Jason, this is awesome. We'll keep growing. Thank you, Linda, that's incredible. If this grows, that's awesome. If it doesn't grow, and you guys keep watching, I will be more than happy, because I am blessed to be surrounded by amazing and brilliant and kind-hearted, talented, compassionate people like you guys. So thank you. Thank you so much. That's incredible. Actually, a red Sharpie and a notebook. Ooh, Deborah, is that your takeaway? I can't wait to read the takeaways. Don't break it, wonk it. Made me laugh. Dawn, I love that. I remember that. That's a good memory. Pardon my elbow here is in the way, my sleeve. Wow, Sue and Kat both came up with number 4. I'm talking in the live. Tim may have said that. Yes, I haven't seen Tim in a while. Hope he's doing well. D-Ray, thank you for your words as always. Kindred souls, Sue. You guys are sweet. All right, here we go. Song number 4. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let me close that. Number 4 was This is live. This is live streaming. I have no cue cards. I have no script. Number 4. Number 4. 4. Is called Glow of the Fireplace. I like the name of that. Glow of the Fireplace. Let's do it. Let's get something, guys. We'll see what happens. We'll just have some fun. Wave side to Tim wherever you are. Yes. Yes, it is. This is definitely live. Guys, before I just start sketching, I just want to say thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. I could keep going for hours and hours, but I'm going to head to bed soon. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the morning. If you guys tune in to see Mr. Rue, that would be cool if I wake up. Guys, keep paying it forward with creativity. Thank you if you donated to Habitat for Humanity. I appreciate that so much. If you didn't, I still appreciate you so much as well. Peace and live creatively. It's cowboy time. Glow of the Fireplace. Here it goes. And if it's really short, I might do another song. Oh no, I'm going another one. That was short. Good night, guys. Peace and live creatively. See you real soon. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.